IVM.
Hi everybody, on behalf of the team at IVM Podcast, I have a request for you. We'd really appreciate it if you could go to ivmpodcast.com/survey and fill out our survey over there. It's going to take a few minutes to do, but it gives us some really interesting information that we can take to advertisers and brands about who's listening to the network. If you're comfortable giving us your email address, while you're filling out the survey, we'll enter you into a random drawing where we'll be sending out a bunch of IVM swag to some of our listeners. Last year we sent out coffee mugs, and this year we're hoping to send out much cooler stuff. That's ivmpodcast.com/survey. We really appreciate your help.
Hello and welcome to Football Twaddle. My name is Saru. Baru is here. He's yawning, but he is here. Yes, what's up, Baru?
Yeah.
We wanted to talk about Arsenal versus Burnley, but it just so happened that the
You told me I'm supposed to come on this because we're talking about ISL and Mumbai is on top of the table.
Oh God, no, dude. Let's talk about something cool. So let's talk about first the Champions League. Okay, fine. Just can I introduce that we have a regular man, Yash, here, who is patiently every week just waiting to bait Arsenal fans. All right, Baru, start off. Mumbai is top of the table in ISL. Clearly that's more important.
Yeah, they're playing really well. I mean, they ended up drawing a match game today against Jamshedpur. But do you remember that off-the-field episode with Farooq?
Yes.
From Jamshedpur, and we told him, do you ever want to come to Bombay? And he's like, no, I love Jamshedpur, and he kissed his badge.
Yeah. And he
2 weeks later, he joined Mumbai City. So he's in the squad now, but he isn't getting a lot of game time. But Mumbai is killing it just because of they've got their central defensive midfielders sorted with Roland Borges and Ahmed Jahu. Totally killing it, man. And of course, we have some really good goal scorers. So just these three people are doing really well for us.
But
everyone else is just going with the flow.
Oh, really?
I have high hopes from Mumbai this season.
Yeah, but they drew against Jamshedpur.
Unlike the other seasons.
And I'm kind of happy about it because our man Steven Dias is the assistant manager at Jamshedpur, right? All right, we are recording this on a Monday because there was the Champions League draw and the Europa League draw. So we had the appetizer and the main event happening today. Yes, first of all, why do they make these draws 2.5 months before the game? What's the point? Can't they just do it in Jan?
Yeah, who knows what these idiots think.
All right. So I'll tell you what these idiots have thought. They had some very interesting matchups in the Champions League. Let's start off with the pick of the draw. Barcelona versus PSG. Neymar is going to whoop their ass. Yes. How excited are you to see Barcelona get thrashed again in the Champions League?
I don't know, man. I mean, Barcelona aren't doing that great, but having seen Paris struggle against Man United, I don't know how good are Paris themselves.
So we have Barcelona who aren't doing great and who have Messi. We have PSG who are not doing great, but they have Mbappe and Neymar, right? Yeah. So isn't Mbappe plus Neymar greater than Messi?
Yeah, probably right now, yes. And plus, I think Paris would want a revenge for that embarrassment they had. What is it, 3 years ago now?
Yeah. No, it's been more than that. What is it called? Remontada.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So, okay, fine. Who do you think is going through in that game? I'm asking you to predict for a game of February end. So.
Yeah, but I'd still say Paris. Narrowly. Just because Neymar is playing for Paris right now, it would be sort of poetic justice that the guy who played best in that Remontada game and was responsible for the victory is going to take the revenge for Paris.
That is so stupid. No, so basically one guy beat Paris, joined Paris to beat Barcelona. What's the point of this game? I don't get it. All right. Baru, Super Frank is playing Atletico Madrid.
Yeah. That sounds like a good matchup. I mean, especially since we thought United was going to be the flag bearer for English football in the Champions League, but they happen to be next to us right now in the Europa League. which is obviously the main event, as you already said.
Yes.
But Chelsea, they're doing well.
Are they?
Which I found out today, man. Like, they're doing so well in the FPL. Like, all of the defenders are in the top 5, top 7.
Really?
Yeah, I had to remove Bellerin because he was there in my team.
Wow, dude, that's just...
Dude, the first week I brought Bellerin like 2 weeks back or something, or 3 weeks back. He gave me like 9 points, man. I was like, what the hell? What a masterstroke.
But one thing about Bellerin, Yash, is that, the game against Burnley, he had 2 throw-ins which he took right. So
fantastic. I'm sure Baru sent him an email, with a video attachment of how to take a throw-in.
Yeah.
Since Baru knows Bellerin well and how to take throw-ins well.
Yeah, but I got an auto response from like MTV Roadies that I've hit the wrong account.
What did they say? Kaun hai tu Yes, which is the most exciting matchup of the Champions League other than the Barcelona versus PSG?
I think Leipzig-Liverpool will be very interesting.
Sure, that'll be so cool. I hope Leipzig players do a little more than just running around like headless chickens. If they do that, I think they can beat Liverpool because Virgil van Dijk still will be out, right?
Yeah, Van Dijk will be still out, and Leipzig looked like a good team. Yeah, when they played United in the group. So
your benchmark for every Champions League match is that they played well against United. These people played shit. So
yeah, because that's the most recent that I've seen them play 90 minutes, right? So compared to PSG, Leipzig seem like a team that can do stuff. Like, I mean, most of the players, unlike PSG, who's dependent completely on their superstars.
Yes. Baru, Mönchengladbach are playing Manchester City. Why? Even their Twitter account was like, what the hell? Again.
That meme was really good, man. They're like, finally we didn't get them in the group stages. Now we're getting them in the knockout. But why are we jumping to that? What happened to your Chelsea versus Atletico Madrid? What do you think is going to happen over there?
I don't know. I think I have a feeling Atletico will just go through, and it's going to be quite embarrassing for the greatest coach of this generation. So,
oh man.
Then wasn't he in the Chelsea team the last time they played Atleti?
No, the last time Atletico played Chelsea was in group stage when Conte was there. Conte actually got a 2-1 victory in injury time.
Okay.
Before that, they lost in the semi-final to Atletico when Mourinho was the coach. And the next year, Mourinho bought Diego Costa because he loved the way he stamped Chelsea players. So he said, but the last time Lampard played, he scored 4 goals against Atletico. So yes, Super Frank is...
Super back.
Yeah. It'll be interesting how Atletico will do now in the group, in the knockout stage without Thomas Partey. Now that they've sent him to...
Has Simeone always been the manager every time like Chelsea has faced them? Ever since...
Yeah. Not in 2009.
That 4-goal thing was against someone else.
Yeah, not 2009. After that, Simeone became manager. And Chelsea is like kind of narrowly beaten them. That'll be such a tough game, man. God, it's like the worst game to have. No one wants to play.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Chelsea drew the short straw.
Oh, God. All right, Baru. Now that we've done with Chelsea, City is playing Mönchengladbach. Why does City always get seemingly easy fixtures? But they go on to lose it. But why did they get the fixtures?
Seemingly.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's a lot of influence at play. And all those conspiracy theories about those vibrating balls and heat sensitive and whatnot. Matlab, the NASA space program has technology, and then there's the Champions League draw.
All right. Do you think City will again crash out?
Yeah, eventually. But
not eventually. They will be Gladbach.
Yeah, gladly.
All right. Yes.
Without any comebacks.
Yes, conspiracy theories are continued. Real Madrid play Atalanta.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like a tough fixture for Real Madrid given how bad they are. They could have...
Yeah, but generally Atlanta win like 4-3, right? So even if they win 4-3 at home, Sergio Ramos will kick something and he'll get a 1-0 victory at their home. So
yeah, I mean, only Porto was possibly an easier team than Atlanta to face.
All right.
I think Real Madrid should go through.
All right. Baru, here's a question. Porto is playing Juventus. So, will Cristiano Ronaldo get 3 penalties, which he'll convert, and we'll see soon on Twitter the greatest player of all time, 45 goals in 45 games for Juventus?
Yeah. Is that what the last version of the script was?
He's right now at 42 in 42 games after he scored 2 penalties over the weekend. They're like, is there anyone greater than Cristiano? 2 more goals added to his tally. The original, the OG Bruno.
Has Twitter like got Penaldo back from retirement? The term.
Dude, it never went away.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've read that.
Penaldo. Didn't our dear friend Kumar just talk about Penaldo and Penandes just recently when both Ronaldo and Bruno scored penalties on the same day?
Bruno Penandes.
All right. Which is the most boring game, or which will be the most boring game of this group, of this round of 16 fixtures?
I think Lazio Bayern, because Bayern will thrash Lazio back.
Are you sure?
Bayern are pretty strong, and I don't think Lazio have much to offer.
When was the last time you saw Bayern play against Manchester United?
Nah, it's been a while.
All right. So let's move to the real tournament, guys.
Europa.
Yes. First of all, how does it feel good? Like, does it feel good to be back where you belong?
Yeah, absolutely. This is the real competition. You have to win 2 more matches to win this tournament. So this is a much more difficult competition to win.
Yes, but according to Mark Goldbridge, he basically said Ole has to make a choice. That this competition is a long slog, and he doesn't know anyone who's won the Europa League and finished in top 4, except for Chelsea, like 2 years ago. But he doesn't know anyone other than that. And he thinks that they should just focus on, the Premier League and forget playing the Europa, play it with kids or something.
The advantage now is that these games are in, this round starts in late February, so we'll pretty much have an idea about how difficult finishing in top 4 will be for Manchester United. And to some extent, Real Sociedad is a pretty tough fixture. And if you ask me, I think United should try to win that tie any which way.
Because you don't want to be embarrassed by Januzaj?
Yeah.
Januzaj with a hat-trick.
Yeah. And it's a club formerly coached by David Moyes.
Oh, God, the United history. Formerly coached by David Moyes. Januzaj plays David Silva. Your nemesis is also playing there.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy that we faced this team so early in the competition. Because, it would have been pathetic to face some team we've never heard of.
Oh, really? All right. Forget that. You think you're playing at least a team which you heard of? Baru's team is going to play in a stadium which is named after his own stadium. So home game is at Emirates, away game is at Emirates. Baru, what's going on? Has Emirates bought this tie? Benfica versus Arsenal.
See, that was the only way apparently Arsenal started winning the FA Cup again. When Emirates took over with the sponsorship. So I think this is what the ploy is over here too. So yeah, but I don't know, man. There should be like a neutral Etihad stadium where we should be playing these games at or something.
Yeah. Dude, but does it matter to Arsenal? They lose at any stadium. So whether it's
at any Emirates they lose.
At any Emirates they lose. So how should it matter where they play?
Yeah. I don't know, man. But it's these cup competitions. Hopefully, we'll be doing better at them.
All right. The last thing we'll talk about Europa, Yash, is Tottenham are playing a fudgy team called Wolfsburger.
Yeah, and I'm pretty certain Jose will try to convince everyone that it's the real Wolfsburg.
Oh, yeah, I know the manager. He's a really great guy.
They're in Germany, a really great country. They all speak German in that country.
Yeah, everywhere we went, they were just like Volkswagens. Just go on. But dude, Wolfsburger, Tottenham somehow are just getting the easy ones. I think I have a feeling that Tottenham will win this tournament this time.
Yeah, but didn't this actually happen? Like all the fake Wolves and the real Wolves in the same group. We have spoken about this, I think, 2 years back.
Yeah. When the English Wolves were there.
Wolfsburg, Wolfsberg, and
Wolfsburger. Okay,
Monaco.
Who is Leicester playing?
I think they got some
Slavia
Wi-Fi
Praha. Slavia
Achha.
Wi-Fi password. Is that what?
This is one of the unsafe ones.
Yeah.
All right. Which are the other English teams in this? Are there any other English teams?
No, that's it. That's it.
So sad. Inter Milan, as you said, yes.
Yeah.
They didn't even qualify for Europa.
Dude, did you speak about the
No, I think we should.
the brilliant move by Alexis Sanchez and Lukaku, which has taken over the internet?
That was so funny, man. I poor Lukaku. I love Lukaku. So
Dude.
I feel so sad when they like ultra zoom in and ultra slow mo. He just looks scared that Sanchez is going to this up so badly. Clearly, Baru has no idea what we're talking about.
No, I actually do. I've seen a lot of those Instagram reels with the oh no background music.
Ashley Young is feeling shit. He's like, what is this step down for me? Poor guy. Oh, let's see. What are the other fixtures here? I mean, we are just so excited.
Europa. Let's not talk about other Europa fixtures, man. We won't be able to pronounce them, I believe.
We're like Ratnum, Scrutnum. All right. I think we should take a break right now. And after the break, since we have our man Baru here, let's talk about enough, Robbie. Enough. Enough is enough. Arteta out right now. Stay tuned to Football Twaddle.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. If you're not following us on social media, don't you think it's about time you started? We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I wanted to kind of just give a quick reminder to everybody. As I mentioned up top, we are doing our annual listener survey right now. If you could please go and take a couple of minutes out of your day and fill it out, we would really, really appreciate it. It's ivmpodcast.com/survey. If you're comfortable giving us your email address, we'll enter you into a random drawing, and we're going to be sending out swag to a bunch of randomly selected listeners. So do definitely get on board that train. Let me tell you a little bit about what we did on the network this week. We launched a new show called Zindagi Diaries with Ragini Kumar. Many of you might have seen Ragini on television during the IPL. She's a presenter, but she's showing a different side of herself over here with a poetry podcast. Give it a shot, give it a listen. Let me know what you all think. Vishal Gondal is back this week after a while. He's been on an extended break, but he has Rahul Narvekar for the first episode. Really interesting conversation. Do check it out. Raji Saman joins Gauri Devidayal on This Round Is On Me, the two talk about the wine business and what's going on there. We had a number of conversations about the Farmers Bill and the surrounding agitation this week on the network as well. Maruk Inayat had a great episode on the note. Pulyabazi did a deep dive into the issues around this. And on Siders, we have our typical, fun conversation about this stuff with a little bit of a seriousness, a little bit of fun. Do check that out on Cock and Bull on Thursday last week. Akash Mehta joined us for that episode. And with that, let me get you back to your show.
Welcome back to Football Twaddle. Baru, my man. Are you Arteta in, Arteta out? Are you supporting a new club already? Are you going to fly Emirates ever in your life?
I've been supporting Wolves since 3 seasons now, man. What are you talking about?
I get email from them every week religiously. Their match day program and everything. So if you want
nice. Are you part of India Wolves or something now?
I want to. Do you know, since you host another show with some Southampton fans, Wolves fans, everyone, can you put me in touch with the India Wolves guys? I would actually love to meet up with them.
Let me pull some strings.
I'll search on Twitter. But coming back to Arsenal, Granit Xhaka, was he trying to use the force or was he actually using force? Why was he trying the chokehold?
I don't know, man. I mean, his anger was misdirected.
Why was he supposed to be angry?
He thought that guy tripped him, right? So that's why. Yeah, he thought he tripped him. So that's why he got pissed. Like, what the hell? Like, to pehle se mere ko yellow card mila hai upar se. You're tripping a man when he's down. Even though that's not scientifically possible. But anyway, so that's why he lashed out. But it's not like he's a 19-year-old Guendouzi or something, who's wet behind the ears.
But Guendouzi is so short. Guendouzi has to jump to latch on someone.
First of his name, owner of the house keys.
Is he still the Arsenal captain?
No, not anymore. उसको घर की चाबी भी नहीं दी और कैप्टन का बैंड भी वापस ले लिया.
Yes, did you watch this amazement?
Yeah, well, I was half expecting people to come out and say like he's from Albania. This is a normal thing in Albania because there's no other explanation to that kind of stupidity on the pitch.
So first was Nicolas Pepe trying to head people, Yash. He gets a red card.
I'm missing that too.
And I'm missing that. he gets a red card. So Shaka is like, okay, heading is not allowed, but you can like do
choke
all
people.
This, last right, pile driver, and all of that.
20 minutes later, Elneny did the same thing, man. I was like, what the hell is happening?
What are you saying?
Yeah, he did the same thing. Like he jabbed his hand into that guy's
how come
face.
He didn't get a red card. Even the
referee was tired, man. Even the referee was tired. He's like, kya karu main Arsenal ka?
So Baru, what did Arteta say about this? Did he again come back and say we played like a really good game and till Shaka
did everything we wanted to do?
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, I stopped watching when Sean Dyche gave his speech or whatever, his post-match reaction.
Yes, how happy are you that Arsenal fans were allowed into the stadium? They saw this. they saw this game, and London went into lockdown again. So the 2,000 traumatized Arsenal fans who, after 9 months, entered the stadium, watched this, and now they can't watch the game back again in the stadium.
It would have been enjoyable if the lockdown didn't happen. Actually, if they were allowed to frolic around and express themselves and watch more of Arsenal in the stadiums.
They would themselves go into lockdown. Self-imposed. They're like, no, Corona hai. We are not going to the stadium. All right. Let's look at what our man Ozil is doing. His last message was on December 12th, guys. He doesn't
watch.
He doesn't even message on game days now. He says, he puts a picture of him and Willian, right?
Oh,
and he says, focus on yourself and keep pushing. Weekend work.
Oh, that one, yeah.
He calls it weekend work. But
he's not.
Baru, is there a club communication? His tweets have reduced. And
how would we know कि club ने उसको क्या communicate किया?
अरे, I'm sure Arsenal WhatsApp forward में आया होगा ना. Club begs Ozil to not comment on
football.
Yeah.
Or the lack of it.
Yeah, man, poor thing. But yeah, I guess.
He's picking up fights with Piers Morgan.
Yeah. Which is okay, which is to be expected.
Piers Morgan called him Arsenal's Paul Pogba. Yeah.
I'm just
and Ozil is like, I think you've got a problem with world champions.
Oh yeah, actually that is so true. And talking of Paul Pogba, Yash, are you pissed off or are you happy that Ole is playing Pogba in spite of Mino shitting all over the club? We spoke briefly about it last week, but...
Yeah, I mean, and he also came out with a statement saying that I'm playing for the club, blah, blah.
1,000%.
Without any reference to what Mino is doing. But in a way, I'm happy because his lackluster performances will convince those who are on his side that he's quite expendable at this stage if he plays like how he does.
But he is, like, I'm sure he's going to go, right? There's just no bias.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain he's going to go. And, I mean, the last two performances they weren't the reason for United's defeat. And, yeah, I mean, it's me as well. Right now, you see, as is the case with Ozil, most of the Arsenal fans have come to the corner of Ozil. They're supporting Ozil, right? They're saying, why isn't Ozil being played, blah, blah. Yeah. So I'm pretty certain that the same thing will happen to in the case of Pogba with United fans, as opposed to this. If we keep, if Ole keeps reminding United fans that this guy's never given his 100%, so there'll be less problems.
No, but if I see all the United fan channels, and what they are saying is that why are you not playing Van de Beek? Why are you playing Pogba, the guy who shit all over the club, and not Van de Beek, the guy you bought? So Ole is facing a different question there on why is he not playing Van de Beek if he's bought him?
Yeah, but before all this happened, before the whole Pogba fiasco, he was not playing Van de Beek anyway. He was playing two of the other three. So I don't think Pogba is getting into Van de Beek. So for some odd reason, Ole doesn't trust Van de Beek, which is messed up.
Yeah, which is weird. So they played Manchester United, drew met Manchester City. Baru, you think Pep Guardiola is so scared of teams scoring against him that he just stops playing football now? they just don't even go for like trying to score a goal. They had one Mahrez chance, but other than that, they're like he played a Jose game. He's like, it, मैं नहीं कर रहा attack.
No, this guy has achieved everything in football now. Maybe this is that's his new challenge. Can I play the Jose
to achieve
way?
nothing?
Yeah. Let's see how that works out.
The ultimate test for a manager. Can I play the Jose way?
Ultimate test for City would be not winning the League Cup in a season.
Sure. Oh, they when is that? That's on December 23rd. No, they're playing some team. So yeah. All right, but Yash, what do you think of the draw? It suited Ole well, but Pep, man, he disappointed. I expected his teams just look so beatable now. There's no fear factor left in those Manchester City teams.
Yeah, I mean, not even in the game. When he came up with a starting lineup, I honestly felt that United man-to-man sort of matched up to a Man City team, and that hasn't happened in a while. And that reflects badly on Pep himself, because most of these players are not the players he inherited. These are the players that he's played and trained, and they don't seem world class. I mean, Raheem Sterling literally, I mean, yesterday it seemed like a United fan. He just didn't want to score against United. He was playing so bad.
He seemed like a United fan. Baru, there's one thing.
Kane like an Arsenal fan? Why is he scoring against Arsenal?
I think that extra anger comes out. But one thing in the he's like, why am I an Arsenal fan? What shit? Why has God dealt me with this hand? He gets angry. But there's one thing, Baru. Manchester City, Pep Guardiola complained that we need 5 sub-rule, 5 substitutes. You know how many substitutes he made against Manchester United?
1.
Yeah. So why does he need the 5 sub rule? He can't even make 3, right? And he put Phil Foden and Bernardo Silva to warm up for like 70 minutes of the game. From the 21st minute, they've been warming up. Game khatam ho gaya, unka warm up khatam nahi hua.
Cool down, sir.
And then directly
that was so hard to explain, man. It was so hard to explain given how lackluster the team was.
Yeah, maybe like let's just say that Pep just wasn't interested in the game, man. Like he just switched off or something. Can't a guy like just zone out when he wants to? What's wrong with it?
He can, but his whole team zoned out. Not just him.
Yeah, because they were waiting for the subs, right?
Good. Oh, that is so sad. But this is a weekend, guys, where everyone dropped points. Like United dropped, City dropped, Spurs dropped, Liverpool cheated and got a point, but they did drop 2, right? Yeah. And Chelsea dropped 3. So, in the larger scheme of things, suddenly Chelsea is worse after this weekend fixtures. Oh, God. This is just so...
But Chelsea played their bogey team, right? Every Chelsea fan is complaining, why don't we win against Everton?
How did Everton become bogey team suddenly?
Who is Chelsea's bogey team?
I don't know. I mean, people are complaining, again we drop points at Everton away.
Again? Okay, I'll have to check when was the last time we dropped points. But yeah.
Why is it the bogey team though? Is it like closest to Chelsea in net spend?
Wait, closest to Chelsea net spend is Liverpool. I checked that. over the last 10 years. Liverpool.
Yeah.
Okay. We are not going to comment on the midweek fixtures. Just one comment from you, Yash. Liverpool are playing Spurs. Probably by the time this episode is out, I think it will be out Wednesday. So Liverpool plays Spurs on Wednesday night. What do you think is going to happen in that game?
Jose is going to stink up the place, dude. It's going to be a horrible draw.
Like how much more horrible? It can't be worse than United.
It is going to be worse. There are going to be 0 attempts on goal by Spurs and like some 40 crosses by Liverpool.
I mean, this is not Arsenal Spurs. So why are you talking in terms of crosses?
Trent and this guy are back, no? Robertson, so there'll be a lot of crosses.
I see, and Firmino is trying to find a goal.
Precisely.
That is so sad. All right, on the weekend, Baru, let's talk about the fixtures for the weekend. Everton, Arsenal. Oh, God. Will the misery continue? Why?
I don't know. When was the last time? See, we are defeating teams who we defeat normally. But teams who haven't defeated us in 30 years, 35 years, those are the ones we've got a problem against.
Okay, so what do you think is going to happen, Everton, Arsenal, on the weekend? And this will be after. Who is Arsenal playing like midweek? Southampton. Oh yeah.
Southampton hasn't defeated Arsenal since, I don't know, 1989 or something.
Southampton are being brilliant this year.
Yeah, the manager of the decade is going to whoop Arteta's ass, the next manager.
See, so now that we're going into the match as underdogs, maybe we'll actually play well.
But you're going against underdogs against Southampton or Everton or both?
Both.
All right,
the only way is up from here. Even Burnley was below us.
Oh shit, this is so sad. Okay, you think Arsenal's going to get at least like 2 points from both the games, like the midweek and the Everton game?
Yeah, we're getting 6, man. Pepe is back.
Oh, dude. With a clean-shaven head. Yash, what's your game for the weekend?
It's the return of the War of the Roses.
Dude, what?
Manchester United versus Leeds, dude. Lancashire versus Yorkshire.
Oh, I can't. I mean, I don't know. Who do I support in this game? This is just...
Overload of fraudulence.
This is just garbage versus fraud. I just hope it's like a 2-2 draw. I don't know what else to hope for. But what do you think is going to happen?
I think United win this one. I don't see Leeds getting... I mean, they'll fight hard, but United will outscore them.
So it looked good on the DVD, right?
Yeah.
Documentary, as they call it nowadays.
Yeah.
Wait, Baru, when Bielsa gets the, the stolen training ground material from United, what?
He'll have to send the spies at halftime at the other dressing room to find out what's happening.
So, but yeah, when he gets the training ground, what do you think he's going to see? Some dude.
It won't be like a manual or like a dossier of documents or something. It'll just be like, pay for the pen. That's it.
It'll be Ole holding a placard to Bruno, Bachalo.
Yeah,
why not?
Are there trees outside Carrington? Yes.
Yeah, definitely. There are bushes, trees, a whole bunch of vegetation blocking.
Knowing it's United, they probably have like a tree plantation partner or something.
Yeah. Monsanto.
R. Madhavan, coconut tree plantation partner. All right. This is to an amazing weekend fixtures and the midweek fixtures, guys. We will see you guys next week. And yeah, the Champions League draw is done. Europa is done. Now, don't even worry about it till Feb. I don't even know why. The point of this whole draw. I think they just want to generate content. All right. Baru, are you still continuing your program with Mumbai City, guys?
Yeah.
When's the next
Every match day, an hour and a half before the match starts.
When is the next one?
The next one is, I think it's on Thursday or something.
Have they played Bengaluru?
They haven't.
Can I come as a special guest on that show just to abuse more of the Mumbai team?
Just come on the live. I'll take you on.
Oh God, I have to learn the players' names. Alrighty, chalo, bye Baru.
Bye. See you guys. Bye.
Whether you're an established sports person or a budding one, or simply a sports enthusiast, join us, Tanvi and Shlok.
We are two passionate pro badminton players talking policy, mindset and everything sport.
So tune in to The Millennial Athlete every Monday.
Only on the IVM Podcast Network.
Trust us, it's gonna be lit.
Are you looking for India's most awesome cricket podcast? Are you now tired of listening to the same old guys drone on about cricket everywhere? Edges and Sledges is a weekly cricket podcast hosted by three fans of the game, Varun, DJ, and myself, Ashwin. It was established in early 2018, has over 60 episodes now, and is of course now proud to be on the IVM Podcast Network. Each week, we get together from 3 different time zones, the USA, the UK, and Singapore, and we talk about things from the world of cricket, with a focus on Indian cricket. We often interview special guests from all around the world, including former cricketers and cricket media personalities. So check out Edges and Sledges, the cricket podcast, now on the IVM network.